This is Matthew Horton again. I made a cheating reasons part two, and I made part one, but it didn't make it on here the first time, so I gotta redo it. Here's the thing: there's reasons why people cheat. People don't like people cheating, but it's human. It does happen. If it happens, you just have to learn to forgive it. I'm sorry. It's hard. Everyone gets cheated on. Trust me. Here's the thing: there's reasons why people cheat that. There's going to be people that understand it. There's going to be people that don't understand it. There's people like, why do people cheat? That is so weak. Oh my gosh, you're such a coward. And most of the time, that's sort of kind of true, but not really. There's people that cheat for different reasons. Like, for example, dating someone for the wrong reason, marrying someone for the wrong reason, having sex with someone for the wrong reason, dealing with people in general for the wrong reason. Like, for example, you could get with somebody because they look good. Once them looks fade, you fade. You can get with somebody for money. Once that money fade, you fade. You can get with somebody because they pleasure you sexually. Once that sexual pleasure fades, you fade. Or you can get with somebody because they're doing well in life, but you're not attracted to them. So you stay with them for the success, but you go to someone else for the romance part of stuff. Or you can get with someone because they satisfy you sexually, but they ain't got it more than sexually. So you go to someone else to get all that other stuff like looks, money, and love and everything. Or it could be a religious thing. You could be Christian, that person could be Muslim. You could be stepping out on that person because of your beliefs. I'm just saying that cheating has many different aspects to it. Or you could have just met that person at the wrong time and they were not ready for you. You were not ready for them. Y'all weren't ready for each other and y'all go y'all separate ways. Or there's a lot of people that get into relationships just to get hurt because they're used to getting hurt, so they just want to get it out the way. There's people that get into relationships just for the sake of being in one so they don't have to be alone, even if they get hurt. I'm gonna say it again. There's people that get in relationships just to get in them for the sake of being in one, just so they ain't alone, even if they're getting hurt. Sad to say, it's like that. And then there's peer pressure. Because I'm not sure how many of y'all know this, but back in the older times, like 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, I'm not sure about the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, that might happen too, but there's a thing called arranged or forced marriage, and it happens in other countries like India and Africa and places like that where you're forced to marry a certain person in your parents' ideal, you know, the person your parents think is best for you. The parents don't care who you think is best for you. They want who they think is best because that's who they think is. Why? Because you're in their house, you're on their will. If you don't want to get kicked out of that house or off of that will, and you don't want them to stop loving you, you get with who they say you should get with. Or it's a religious thing where you're Christian, so you have to marry a Christian. Or it's a race thing, you're black, so you have to marry a black person. Or you will go to hell, whatever. Or you won't get fed, you'll get kicked out of the house, your parents won't love you, you'll get shunned, the church will shun you. That's what I'm saying. Like that type of thing causes a lot of people to cheat. But then putting the fear of hell in somebody will make them stay faithful out of fear and guilt. So, so all I'm saying, cheating has many different reasons, man. And like, here's the sad thing. You might fall in love with somebody and you really might really truly love this person. Then there's the temptation of wanting to cheat. Why? Because you put a ring on someone's finger doesn't necessarily mean they don't love you. It's just when they look at that ring, it reminds them they're tied down to one person. And sometimes that pressure will make you cheat just because you don't know if you're truly ready to be tied down to one person or not. That's why there's a lot of people who actually prefer just going around and being with multiple different people. They don't want to get tied down. And they feel like if they get tied down, then, well, they don't feel like a man or a woman no more. They don't want one person owning them, so that's why they do it. And then there are certain people that will cheat on you but stay with you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Or they made a promise to somebody that I'm going to stay with this person forever no matter what we got to go through because I love you, or you were forced or whatever. But yeah, cheating has a lot of different purposes behind it. For example, if someone's not taught to value someone for a certain nature, they probably will just get with you to say they got with you and then stay there even though they're being abused physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, or whatever. Then put on a good face and act like everything's cool. Then when you get home, you're getting abused. You're outside, everything looks good. You go home, you're getting abused. You go outside, everything looks good. People start to notice that you're being abused and you try to deny it, saying it's not his or her fault. I made them do it, even though up here there's something wrong, and in the heart there's something wrong with that person. And you're just staying with that person out of guilt, thinking you owe them something, or you're trying to love them because you know that's the person you wanted, but there's things about them you just didn't know, or you tried to understand, but it just the understanding ain't working out. So yeah, the cheating thing, there's a lot of different reasons behind that. And then there's the thing. You don't even have to cheat on people just sexually. You can just hang with, like, for example, if you're married to someone, you can spend more time with someone else than that person. That could look like you're cheating. Text that person, talk to that person too much, spend more time with that person than your spouse. That could be seen as cheating as well. So just want to get that out the way. All right, I'm out.